It's nice though.
Hating on Eli and the Giants.
I don't think he's.
But Brady is nice though.
Unfortunate, but
just take it easy, man. Take it easy.
It's unfortunate.
Breathe easy.
But you know, we can get past that. It's an unfortunate thing. I'm in Michael's
when Brady used to look up to.
Wait
Montana.
a minute. Wait a minute.
The
reason why we say Eli is not that good is because last year he had almost as many interceptions as touchdowns. That's all, and this is a constant with him.
What are we talking about this guy for?
Now, he can play, and he shows up at times when you need him to.
Right.
That's good.
Right.
But let's
he's
not act
much better than a mediocre quarterback. He's not much better.
Yeah, like
he's mediocre. He's not much better than a mediocre quarterback.
His best attribute.
It's not like he's a superstar in the NFL. He's okay. He can do his thing. He's straight. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I mean, that's not disrespectful.
I guess that would fall under what do you value that clutch? What do you value? What is that place in your book at being able to win at the most necessary time?
Yeah, but it only happens once in a while.
He's had that, but it's not consistent.
Because other than that, he'll go 9-7.
Yeah, it's not.
You got to be consistent
it's
too.
It's not a 12-4 every year like how my man.
Some people value consistency over that.
Tell you what, how many Super Bowl wins does Aaron Rodgers have?
He doesn't have any.
He has one.
I don't even think. Does he have one?
Yeah, he has one. You better stop. See, that's the problem.
I'm gonna rest my case.
That's the problem. Right there.
You can be terrifically consistent. This is football.
Aaron Rodgers is better than Eli Manning, so what was this about?
To be on Earth and have 2 Super Bowl wins. Tell me, man. Y'all call it but just above. Y'all call that just above mediocre. What is that?
His individual skill set is just above
mediocre.
Mediocre.
Man? What are you talking about?
Them as a team, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, see, we forget that because y'all had a Giants defense. Team. Yeah, Giants defense.
It wasn't the same team.
Yeah, this isn't like Eli just controlling the whole defense and offense side of the
ball. Now
we
want to give the defense. All right,
you know,
I see.
They did have a hot defense, though.
No
I'm
doubt.
not gonna lie about that.
So did the Patriots every year they won.
Straight hand.
We stay tight. We stay tight.
You know what I mean?
We stay tight.
So did the Patriots every year they won.
We stay tight.
But you know, I seem to remember in those clutch moments of the Super Bowl.
Oh my God!
Like y'all gonna sit here and act like. Y'all don't remember when a play was necessary to make, he made those plays.
That's the thing, when teams like that win a Super Bowl, you never hear the fucking end of it. Like when teams like that
made those plays,
dog, you're never gonna hear the
end of it. If we wasn't talking about the Giants, I'd be talking. Am I right? Am I right, Bruce? If we be talking about Brady and the. If you hadn't said nothing about the Giants, I'd be talking about Brady and the Patriots.
I don't know about that,
but. You know,
I respect that.
The fact of the matter is, I know why you don't like Eli.
Why is that? Tell the kid.
That's all I'm trying
why
to say.
is that though, man? Why don't I like Eli?
Because we are that kryptonite to build.
He put a little more spice in it needed to be.
We are that. And it's ironic that way. That's why I keep saying like life is ironic because he started out with.
I see you watching up there. Thank you for watching. We waiting for a couple more people to get inside, and we about to get this thing started. Well, you can already tell it's already started. So enjoy the show.
He started with the Giants.
Anytime you bring something up with the Giants with me in the room, it's gonna be something going on. Someone talking to somebody about something, because you know. But I mean, I'm used to it.
Until you in the room with real Giants fans.
You know what I mean? You know.
All he said was,
"It's gravy."
We were talking about brothers.
What you gotta say?
And Peyton Manning versus Eli Manning.
Somebody that'll rock a Chicago hat and say he's a cheesehead.
I can touch that spliff, B?
You know?
What do you gotta say? What is it that you want to say?
Well, I just was talking about the fact that he's not as good as Peyton Manning.
That's really what the whole situation
That's all I was saying.
That's what he's not as good as Peyton Manning.
When did Peyton Manning get into the conversation?
We was talking about brothers.
We was talking about brothers.
Marcus Vick. You know
Michael Vick and his brother.
And then you were like,
Peyton Manning and his brother.
You know what I mean?
Eli had to work harder because he doesn't have as much natural talent. That's all we said.
He has as many chips as his big brother.
But he doesn't have as much natural talent. That's all. That's all. It's okay.
So the end result is
that he got the chips. He worked hard.
If he worked,
you can't take that.
So he must have worked. That was the point. You right.
He worked
that
hard.
if you work twice as hard, you can get the same end result.
That was the point. That was the exact point. You just got mad because niggas said Eli.
I thought I heard.
You know,
if you work twice as hard,
you got upset.
One day you can be Eli Manning, and that's what it is. You can be an Eli Manning, but you'll never be a Peyton Manning. You have to work twice as hard. But that's what we're talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say Eli's not a successful man in his life. I mean.
So I'm putting on Facebook that the basement is live now. See if we can get some more people up in here.
I respect that. You know, do I like it? No, I don't fuck with them. I don't even like the team. I don't like playing them. I don't like the Giants.
As a matter of fact, he got 2 Super Bowl wins against the Patriots.
Yeah, I know about that.
That's a fact.
I know about that. Yeah, I know about that. I got people tuning around. Yeah, I know. Man, I know all about the truth. I watched every game. You know, doesn't make me like them even more or nothing like that. Or I'm never gonna be Eli. I'm actually a Peyton Manning fan, dog. Even though we had to play him in Denver and Indy every year. You asked my boy Eli. You know, I respected that man, but I just don't have the same respect for Eli Manning. Is that wrong? I don't think that's really.
So about New York, like. You know, he earned his stripes in New York.
Here we go.
He earned his stripes. Like,
here we go.
Stand up, yo, Doug, why you had to start this up?
When you stand up to the pressure like Eli did in the big games, when it counts, that's something to be said about that.
You know,
something to be said about that.
I can't really take away. I mean, I can't take away from facts, dog. You feel me?
Y'all remember the second one when he threw the over the shoulder?
Oh man!
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Oh man!
Tell the truth. You don't remember that one? Tell the truth.
Oh man, dog.
The basement is live, people.
You don't remember that one?
The conversation has already started.
When Eli threw, when Eli threw the over the shoulder in the second Super Bowl against the Patriots.
You're listening to the dope wave.
Yo, he's talking to me because he knows I'm a Patriots fan in the room. That's the only reason why
in the clutch.
You can't knock him out the picture, but it's because you don't like him, man.
In the clutch.
Nigga.
In the clutch. When he threw the over the shoulder to the sideline.
He said he want to hit that one time with you, man.
I already did, bro. He got me.
He got you.
What are you doing? What are you doing right now? They get mad when you talk about the Giants. The volume start coming up on the music. Dudes start monitoring the spliff, where the spliff is at.
What's going on?
That's crazy. That's wild right there. How dudes get when you start talking about the Giants. That's dirty, right? They do you dirty when you talk about the Giants.
Don't fuck with those cats.
That's why the Giants. That's why Giants fans, New York fans brag like. Because when you start talking about the Giants, they want to do everything and make them uncomfortable.
That's just because there's a Patriots fan back there. Nobody cares about the Giants.
Uncomfortable and whatnot.
Yo, we don't worry about sports.
I don't want to even talk about it no more.
Can't feel my body.
I feel you.
We don't worry about people like that with 2 chips.
You would think he was a Falcons fan.
People like that with 2 chips, we don't worry about that kind of stuff, man. There's so much bigger stuff going on in our world, man. Than a team with 2 chips, we okay without it.
Such as the McGregor and Mayweather fight.
Yeah. Now that's something to talk about right now, man. You feel me?
Facts.
Yo, I need to know something right now between y'all two right now.
Let me know.
Who the fuck do y'all got? I need to know right now.
Betting on
well, first of all,
yo, hold on, cause you know Doug's always wild. He's always in this other world with some shit goes on.
Listen, I don't even know who that is. Bruce Lively. Bruce Lively.
Bruce would always have
Bruce Lively.
Like McGregor
knows what he's talking about when he talks about it. So that's the difference. Is it might seem like it's wild to you, but the facts.
Yo, I know this nigga's gonna say McGregor over Mayweather, right?
The facts pan out.
What's the facts?
And only someone who doesn't know the facts would say McGregor can win.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. I thought he was going somewhere to the left real quick for a minute.
Nah, I'm not that silly.
Okay.
Nah,
so no goofies is over here.
You'll never hear me say that.
There's not a goofy man in this room right now.
First of all, people, you're watching The Basement. Bruce Lively, D-Boy Slim, Calvin X, special guest. You're listening to his music right now.
Oh yeah, yo, turn that up right there. You hear that right there?
I am the one who just looks at the sky and my angels start bucking out.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
back to the sports. Dude's on sports, so he's sticking on sports, man. It's freestyle, man.
100 episodes.
One.
Yo, that's a big
Turn off the
right
music.
there.
Turn off the music. Say it again.
100th episode.
Can I tell y'all something? Can I say?
Say it.
Consistency is what is making this show successful. You understand what I just said? The word consistency.
Consistency.
100 episodes. They were consistent in this, and that's why I support it so
That's what they
hard.
said Eli didn't have.
Except when they
You gonna bring this shit back up? You gonna bring this shit back up? You have me give my chair and all that. You know what I mean?
Except when they play the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Yo, see, because then it's gonna come back to my turn the music.
No, I'm done. Listen.
Turn that music up.
Let's do it. Let's say it. McGregor and Mayweather. Who y'all got? Somebody say something.
Well,
Type it in. McGregor has no chance alive.
Everybody's rolling with the money team.
everybody here is.
I mean, come on, man.
And okay,
check this out. I think the consensus, and you weigh in, and and you tell me if you feel different. I think the consensus with everybody is he won't be able to outbox Mayweather. But
these are the facts.
Some people and some aficionados are actually thinking or giving him a puncher's chance and saying that he may be able to knock Mayweather out.
Knock Mayweather out. That haven't been done yet.
I can't see
49 fights.
Well, let me say this. First of all, it's boxing. So you can have a puncher's chance.
That's a fact.
That's the only thing I give him. And other people don't know is McGregor started out as a boxer. He has boxing experience, and that's where he cut his teeth.
You still box in MMA too. You still box on.
Yeah, they do box. Well, kind of. The thing is, you don't box boxers in MMA.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
And he has a strong left hand, so McGregor has a boxer's chance, a puncher's chance, in hell, to knock him out by accident.
It just happens.
It
just happens he's facing the best defense.
It just so happens he's facing the best boxer, period, in the game.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen. I play the drums.
Best counterpuncher ever.
Yeah,
that means I also know how to play the hand drums too. I do. I studied it a little bit. I know something. If you wanted to hire me for a show, I could probably get away with it. But I know the difference of playing my set and then going to somebody who's been playing hand drums their entire life and is the best hand drum player on earth, and then coming over there and saying, "Well, I can beat you because I play with sticks." You're ridiculous. And Conor McGregor knows he's gonna lose. That's why all the fluff is. That's why he's doing all of this.
Yeah.
Because it's about the payday.
Hey, let's go back to the word.
He knows he can't win.
What we were using, the spectacle. It's turned into a spectacle.
It's the spectacle.
Did you see that little tour?
Who's had the best? Who's had the best
The
hype?
best spectacle.
Who's had the best hype?
Hey, you know what though?
Okay, so who's had the best hype?
I'm not gonna lie though. Look,
it's been hilarious.
Yo, I went kind of crazy. I went kind of crazy when Mayweather fucking threw the money on him and started making it rain on his head. I thought that was.
He threw the money on the strippers. Hold on. I wonder if we can get that audio. Y'all keep talking. Let me look and see if we can get that audio for you, man. Let me see. Because
I mean, you got McGregor talking about he got a bag on up here. He got a little.
What he told him?
He's got a school bag on. What's this?
Yeah,
all this
he
shit
can't
like
read.
That?
You can't even read.
He can't even read.
You know what I mean?
But then when Mayweather first came up with his bag of money, McGregor actually opened it up and was like, "There's nothing in here. You're fronting for the people. There's nothing in here." Listen, they're both master stage men. That's what they do. They know how to promote a fight. Mayweather owns his own promotion company because of that.
What Money Made told him, bet your whole fight, bet your check.
I dare you to bet your check, McGregor. Listen, somebody out there is voting for McGregor. Please type in. Let us know why. Why do you think that somebody who's been fighting their entire year, their entire life in boxing, and is 49-0 and beat the best boxers on earth for years and years and years, is gonna get beat by somebody who's an MMA fighter?
Turn the audio up, B.
Yeah, here, listen to it. Let me see what Mayweather had to say. Hold on.
Yo, DJ, turn the music on for the stripper.
You're missing it, people. The money's flying all over there. He's making it rain.
That's a hell of a move right there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't know. If you say who has...
You know the best thing.
Who has the best stage presence? If that's the question.
It's all ones. And then he says, because that's all you worth.
Yeah, well, I'll say, if who has the best stage presence, it's a tie. Honestly. The real problem is, like I said in the beginning when I knew that this was going to happen, it's turned into a black and white thing.
Yeah, it has, though.
The first time...
A lot of Americans are going for Conor McGregor because it's a white boy fighting a black dude.
Well,
a lot of white people in America are going for Conor McGregor.
Now, McGregor comes
McGregor's
out...
not even from America.
Yeah, he's not, but it's just the fact that he's white, though, still.
Listen.
He's from, I think what is he, Irish?
A lot of white friends I have swear he's going to win. They don't like Mayweather because he's too boasty, he's too this and that. What is McGregor then? The truth is, you don't like it because he's black and arrogant.
Yeah.
The other arrogant guy in the room happens to be white, and so you think that's all right. That's funny when he does it.
Yeah.
And then when Money Mayweather talks about his, outstandingness all the time, you say, well, he's just arrogant. The truth is, it's become a black and white thing. I knew it would. And right now, if you go back on YouTube, like we're watching, this guy comes out in his pimp jacket, McGregor does, and he says, everybody's making it black and white. Well, I'm black from the waist down. You come out with a pimp jacket. I'm just saying, we knew it was going here. America has to. But this is it. But if you're going to answer the question, which one has the best hype? It's a tie. It's a tie.
Come on,
it's an actual tie. We got two of the best, man. Two of the best stage people.
Best hype.
Best hype.
You know what the best hype is? Is that Money Mayweather's worth $315 million over here, while Conor McGregor's worth I think it was $25 million or something like that. That's the biggest hype right there. I mean, what are we even talking about?
I show love to my groupies, them hoes and acceptance.
That's true. That's true. What do you think?
49-0. Truth. Boxing.
What about the hype though?
Boxing.
Are you saying hype or hype?
Nah, the hype surrounding the fight.
Oh, the hype surrounding the fight?
Honestly speaking, McGregor is one arrogant son of SOB.
Yeah.
One arrogant son of you know what.
Yeah.
And so with that, that's been kind of funny and intriguing to watch, because usually that's Mayweather's thing, to be extra arrogant. And as Mr. X just stated, he actually has more money, and that's a fact everybody knows, than McGregor. But it doesn't take away from McGregor being cocky and arrogant.
He's a good character.
And he's always been.
He's putting on a good show.
It's been interesting.
He's putting on a good show.
It's been interesting to watch me. If I had to really, rate their
performance, pretty much.
As far as the press conferences, the tour on the, touring and campaigning, the press conferences is concerned, I would have to give McGregor a little bit of an edge. It seems as if
really
Mayweather is, even though Mayweather is doing his usual antics, but it, just on a regular, I'm gonna piss you off more than you could piss me off. It seems as though, McGregor may be winning that edge.
I can see that.
But nonetheless, like I said, fighting wise,
it's over with.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
There's one professional boxer in the ring. That's all we have to say.
They're gonna put on a show. I think a lot of money.
There's only one professional boxer in the ring.
That's an actual fact.
That's the fact.
This is why they're touring around with the press conference. A lot of them, they're trying to generate a lot of money for this fight, and so I think a show will be put on.
Let me ask y'all a question.
I can't see McGregor tapping out.
You think Mayweather can knock him out? That's the big question.
That's been said a lot.
You think he been knocked out? Can he be knocked out?
Mayweather is not the hardest puncher.
I know.
It never has been.
Everyone's been saying, yo, can Mayweather actually knock this dude out though?
So to say that he'll knock this dude out,
you think they'll go 12 rounds?
He's definitely gonna catch him. Because like I said, Mayweather is one of the more accurate punchers I ever seen in my life.
True.
He's definitely gonna catch him, but knock him out. And then Mayweather never goes in for the kill. You notice that about Mayweather. Early on in his career, I was watching some fights not too long ago. Early on in Mayweather's career, he was more of a shark where he would go for the knockout. But now it seems as though he's content with just outboxing. Boom, boom, catches, in and out. Boom, boom, catches, in and out. And so he doesn't really try to go for the knockout. And maybe the last 10, 15 fights I've seen with Mayweather.
Yeah.
More than that, maybe, yeah. I've never really seen him try to go for the kill and get that last
he'll catch you, and then it's out again. He makes sure he don't get hit. So rather than go, have an exchange with you where he got you leaning or whatever, punch drunk or whatever, and go for the knockout, he chooses to just keep scoring the points and keep looking pretty.
I'll tell you what, man. Let's get to hip hop.
Yeah, I'm down.
Sorry, we spent 20 minutes on sports because it's live. It's a party. Oh, yeah. Fleetwood Spice collection.
Yeah, you know, I'm representing for it, man.
Hey, listen, I got wings upstairs. I'm about to go grab them too in a minute.
That'll be dope.
And I'm about to eat them right here, and y'all can actually see that we eat this stuff, man. We want y'all to check them out. Fleetwood Spice collection.
This is real deal stuff. You know what I mean?
It's not a prop. I'm about to get them in a minute.
Yeah, actually, you can actually open this bitch. Like, you know what I mean? That's actually seasoning.
Stupid. Listen, new stuff coming out that we haven't even heard yet. Usually, you know us, we do our research. We make sure that we know what we're talking about. We've heard it. This is an anticipation. I just put it on Facebook. Y'all keep coming in, man. Come see. We're talking about anticipation for new joints. 444 Jay-Z, of course. Everybody know. We heard a lot of stuff from it, actually. We talked about it. We heard a lot of stuff from it. But 21 Savage came out. Who's anticipating that?
It's an album, bro. It's an album. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of cool marketing right there. It's an album.
It's an album,
you know,
right?
Coming up off the catchphrase that kind of got hot. That he started from just being high in an interview. They said, you know what I'm saying, this and that. You know what I mean? And now this is a thing. And now his album. Now he's pretty much coming off the hype of that. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't even think of that.
When I was coming.
Yeah.
From the 2 Chainz.
I'm hearing all good.
Pretty girls like trap music.
I haven't really heard bad reviews from it. No one really said anything bad about it, man. I heard it myself, and I actually.
It's quite a buzz in Atlanta.
I kind of enjoyed it.
Trap house.
I kind of enjoyed it. In the trap house, I think my boy Eric told me it was one of the most visited places in the world. At one point. Is this true? Like, people coming from all over the world to the trap house.
Oh yeah.
It was one of the most visited places and it's only been up for what, months now?
Nah, they tore it down.
They eventually tore it down?
They tore it down?
Yeah.
Or they painted it white, I think.
That's whack though. I mean, why touch it?
Man. Well, listen, I'm looking forward to hearing that one.
2 Chainz, he did his thing. He's,
You know what else I saw come out? Trade the Truth. Listen, y'all, we need y'all.
I'm a big Trade the Truth fan too.
We need y'all. We need y'all. Come and tell us what you've heard, because we're talking about albums that we anticipate hearing.
I haven't heard
that Trade the Truth. I think it came out literally like yesterday or 2 days ago.
I know about him. I haven't heard too much from him, but I mean the shit I heard, man. He was on a record with I think it was like Bun B and somebody else was on the track with him. It was a while ago, but I mean I know the boy got some skill, man.
No, check it, yo.
H-Town, Texas.
Trade the Truth is nice. I think I said in one of our last episodes, and we're gonna get to those too in a second. And what
about the Public Enemy joint you just said? Yo, Public Enemy dropped something.
What y'all don't know is Public Enemy has a new one, and it really is. I looked it up. It was out in June.
Whoa!
Their 11th studio album.
That's big.
We talked about them the other day.
Niggas made it 11 albums, yo.
The legends in the game.
Public Enemy has 11 albums. I bet you can't name 5. I bet you I can't name 5. I mean, these dudes have consistently just put out music, whether or not you like it. They know that their fans are going to come back every time.
Is that word again? Consistency. Right? That word keeps popping up, man, when you talking about successful people, right?
Chuck D is
I like
my
that.
mom's age. Right?
Yeah. Public Enemy, y'all. New album. Let me see. I think it's called None of My Heroes Are on a Stamp.
Oh, that's kind of tight.
None of My Heroes is on stamps.
Whoa.
I actually found out.
It's deep though, right?
It's deep.
Isn't that kind of raw right there?
It's deep. I heard one song. Chuck D had a distortion pedal on his voice.
What?
Yeah, I heard one song on NPR. They was talking about it.
What?
Man, it's crazy. What else coming out? You said the 2 Chainz? All right, listen.
2 Chainz is out. That's just out.
Y'all tell us. If you've heard this stuff, man, tell us. Type it up. Let us know. Give us something, you know what I'm saying, what it sounds like.
Lil Uzi Vert's supposed to drop an album. You know he's on fire right now.
Meek Mill joint is official.
Yeah, Uzi Vert, he's on fire.
The Meek Mill joint is official. The wins and losses. He has
I haven't heard it yet.
It's official.
Meek Mill?
I'm going to check it out, though. I'm
going to be honest with you. Ever since he lost to Drake, I'm not anticipating anything that he puts up. Not that he's not nice. I just kind of lost the flavor. I really didn't. I wasn't checking for him that much anyway. But
I was though. I was on Meek hard when he first came. That nigga was a pit bull, bro. I mean, that nigga was some of the raw shit I heard in my life.
Yeah.
And like you said, when he did lose the battle, it did kind of take away some of that. Some of me. The amount of me rocking with him went down from like I was rocking with him like right here.
Again.
And that battle just took me down to like right here. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just went down. I don't rock with him like no more.
You know, that very reason is why it's worth checking out, because if you listen to the name of the title, Wins and Losses, this is what he goes in about.
Okay, yeah, that makes it intriguing. That makes it intriguing.
That's worth listening to right
and
there.
Losses.
Okay. Now, see, my man just broke it down and made it something I actually want to go check out.
What you consider a loss, if you look at the big picture of things, may not, and if you don't think that he's winning, check him out. Wins and Losses, Meek Mill. It's funny he said that, because that's exactly why he named that title that.
Really?
And losses.
Wins and Losses.
Strobe light song for the people, man. People deserve to hear shit like this, dog. Put that on for my
Meek Mill, Wins and Losses, man.
Ever since the Drake loss, that goes right into his title.
Oh, man.
Hey, sauce in my cup. The definition's like gold.
You like that joint? Yo, you listening to Calvin X right now.
Hey, that's
album drop.
Hey, appreciate that love, dog. Appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when real one saying shit's hot, that's how you know something's hot. These are real niggas right here bobbing their head right now.
Oh, yeah.
Making all this money cause I'm getting.
Yeah,
I'm anticipating this one. How about that?
It's getting right now, man. It's getting real wavy in here.
All right, so check it out. Music's loud, we partying. I'm about to get my wings in a second, man. Let y'all talk. I'm about to get my wings and eat some of that Fleetwood Spice collection on top of it.
Yo, go get some wings, man.
But hold up, so anticipation. 1 to 10. Jay-Z, 10 out of 10 for everybody that we want to listen to the whole thing. 21 Savage, his new joint.
It's like
I'll give it 7.
I'll give it like
7
a
to
6,
8?
like a 6 on the 1 to 10. I'll give it like a 6.
Listen, you gotta know what's going on out here. Savage is doing his thing.
Anticipation, I would say a 4 for him. For me, I'm not trying. If I happen to hear something on the radio that's nice, I might check it out, but I'm not actively going to go search for the new 21 Savage.
21 Savage record.
6, 7.
Trade the Truth. He just dropped one a couple days ago.
8 or 9.
8 or 9.
I'll give it a 6. Man.
6?
I'll check it out. 6 means I'll go check it out.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what 6 means to me. I'll go check it. I'll go listen to a few joints off of it.
That's a 10. That's a 10.
Okay.
I have to go check that out.
Okay.
And immediately. And immediately. Meek Mill, his new joint.
I'll give that a 7 just because of the way he just explained the title and exactly.
Yeah, he did make it seem more.
It's a little more desirable right now. You know?
D-Boy Slim did make it seem a little more.
Slim was just like he broke it down.
Well, the losses.
Alright, well, I mean, I would say what?
Are the losses really losses, or did he actually come up from that whole situation?
It's a 5 because even though he made it more,
he was still on the biggest stage of hip hop.
I'm still probably not gonna go listen.
That actually is a win to be on the biggest stage of hip hop. Everyone's watching what's going on.
Yeah, but you lost.
You kind of gained something from that either way. You know what I mean? You gained something on both sides.
That Meek Mill,
he lyrically did that lose the battle.
That's a 5.
But I bet his net worth went up a little bit from this whole situation. You know what I mean?
All right, last one. 2 Chainz coming out with a new one. What's your anticipation to hear that? 8? What's your?
Yeah, I'll give it about it. Yeah, well, I already heard some. You talking about trap?
No, oh, yeah, so you say you heard some of that. Okay.
I heard some of it. I'll give it like an 8. I'll give it an 8 because it's actually got some.
So you're actually rating it. Well, as far as anticipation goes, 2 Chainz, I would say, for me, about a 6.5 because there's so much other stuff that I really have to go listen to. But I will check it out. So 6.5, 7,
Okay, cool.
7. I'll make it an even 7. I will go check it just after I hear a couple other things I'm trying to hear, especially Public Enemy 10. What do you say?
He said Public Enemy 10.
9.
I'll give it an 8, man, because I haven't heard Public Enemy since like 1988, and I was like 12 when I first heard him. So you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know what they're doing right now, so like I give it a little bit. I haven't heard them in like 23 years, so I don't know what they're really into right now. It could be some weird kind of shit. So.
Nah, man, you know one thing when it's Public Enemy, you know one thing is gonna be.
What's that?
It's real.
It's gonna be real.
And it's gonna
be political.
It's gonna have jewels in it.
It's gonna be political.
It's gonna be political. It's gonna have jewels in it.
Yeah.
That Calvin X.
Oh yeah.
What's that? What's my anticipation for that Calvin X?
Hey, I gotta give that a solid 8, 9, dog. Like you gotta go check it out. I just be like,
because
do you hear the quality of this record right here?
Well, after this, you know, people that number gonna come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I would say, in all honesty, if I didn't hear this, after listening to The Fall.
Oh yeah.
After listening to The Fall, which is his last album, which is up on Audio Mac right now.
Yeah, check that out.
You ever heard that either? But maybe you have. But anyway, after hearing that, my anticipation for this one.
Give it something.
7, 8.
7, 8.
7, 8.
I give it a solid 8, B.
Yeah, 7, 8.
Like and that's even talking about me. Like it's an 8 for me to go check my own shit out. You feel me? So.
But actually, after hearing it,
yeah.
I can't.
See, these are good records for me to hear on the.
Yeah,
shit.
hold on. After hearing it, man.
I'm trying to stay back to the real hip hop essence. I ain't trying to keep to the real hip hop shit, bro.
Y'all hearing this first too. This is exclusive album release. After hearing it, the album is a solid 9 to me.
The only thing I want from life is to sit back and see me successful. Experimentation with drugs because everything right now is stressful. But I gotta make it, I have to, there's no way around it, I'm destined. And I like my life to be private, so don't come harassing with questions. I hate when y'all asking these questions. I just wanna sit in my love and relax with my homies. Give me the strongest from Bethesda and go up before and just sit back and really get stoned. Nobody helped me, I did this myself, so don't come with your handouts. I got myself really popping on Instagram, look at my fans now.
Y'all listen to this, I'm about to get my wings and be right back. And we're gonna actually watch some of the old school joints that we did. It's our 100th episode, people. So I picked out a couple of some of the best arguments we had. We're gonna watch ourselves watching them. And it's gonna be funny. We're gonna trip out, man. We're gonna have fun tonight. Y'all stay tuned. I'll be right back.
There's some niggas that still wanna rob me. Drifting away to this groovy, this smoky, this dark kind of music. And everything's fitting these lyrics, so lessons some brothers can use them. The list is so long of the rappers who made it, I know that I'm better than. The time is so perfect for me to unleash all this talent I'm sitting on. And now you can marvel at all of these words on the beat that I'm ripping on. I just be ripping these beats like I got no respect for the DJ or who had produced it. I just be going so hard on these tracks, it's retarded. I swear that you'll think that I'm stupid. But only intelligent rappers can capture the picture I'm painting. I never get credit from none of my friends, like my homies are hating. Cause I'm making all of this music that's making some moves. And y'all sitting there watching, just waiting. Y'all better get on your greasy, cause that's what I did. And I'm sitting here singing, we made it. And don't look at me for no money, cause nobody gave me no favors. And I'm never scared of the devil, that's one to the Lord and my Savior. Everything said in these lyrics are realer than anyone rapping. And I've been in jail more than any of these niggas, you know that I'm trapping. I am authentic, I'm realer than anything that you can fathom.
Yo, I barely did though.
I'm chilling with niggas that sell all the molly inside of the bathroom.
Fleetwood Spice Collection.
Yo, my girl's tuning in right now, man. What's up, Alexander? I know you're tuning in right now, baby. You know, rocking out to the album.
Lemon Herb. Stop playing.
It's the bomb, right?
It's that bomb.
It's bomb?
It's that bomb.
Underground.
Fleetwood, you did your thing, man. You did your thing. Fleetwood Spice collection, yo. I just put some on these wings. You put it on anything, I promise. Any one of these go good with almost anything that you do, man. Honestly. So.
I really want to try it on some fish, dog. I think it'd be good on some fish.
Oh, it'd be
like
crazy.
Some tilapia, some cod, or something like that.
That'd be crazy.
On some fish, dog.
Okay. We back with part 2. The Basement. 100th episode live. D-boy, you good?
We back.
We back, baby. What's up?
Calvin, you good?
What's good, baby? I mean, you know what? I haven't felt this good in a long time. You know? I really haven't. So, yeah, I'm good.
It's a party tonight.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to do something special, y'all. We won't do it too long because we know that you can't see what we're seeing. But I'm gonna go back through some old basements.
Yo, I've been waiting for this, yo. I came back tonight for this exact moment. I've been waiting to sit back and go back on the episodes, dog. This is gonna be something that you guys are really gonna want to see, because I'm excited to see this. This is a treat right here.
The first thing is, we're going straight to yesterday. Those of you who missed yesterday, you missed something crazy, man. Listen to this. Listen to how it goes. You didn't see yesterday's show?
No, I didn't see it yesterday. I'm putting it on my Snapchat.
Oh, you're putting it on the Snapchat. All right,
That's what's live right there.
So yesterday, we talked about Michael Vick. Michael Vick saying that Colin Kaepernick should change his hairstyle in order to play. And it kind of got heated. Just check it out.
Come on. Others without playing football. You can
to cut his hair.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't know how else to say that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just what it is. Stating a fact doesn't mean that I agree with it. I'm telling you that is a fact.
Be a coon or
No. You don't have to. He said, just like Snoop Dogg said,
Snoop Dogg,
you made the stance. And
Dr.
now,
Dre and niggas with an attitude.
yes, they made a stance,
No doubt.
and they decided
They
whether
made
or
a
not.
stance.
They made a stance.
Okay.
So that's what he's saying is, if you want to make a stance, you may have to stop playing football.
So
there's nothing wrong
he made
with
the
that.
type of music he wanted to make regardless of the consequences, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's what's up then.
And the consequence of making the stance that he made is not playing football.
Facts.
You can make that stance, and
Facts.
I applaud you if you do.
No, the stance he made was kneeling and not taking a stance for the anthem.
That was his stance. Unfortunately, all Vic is saying, you guys know this. All
The
Vic
NFL is saying something in itself
Yes.
of these guys that you're talking about.
Yes.
Which further makes the stance probably even more correct to be made because it lets you know that there's a problem in the NFL.
Yes.
And that we should not just turn away from or just say, get our haircut if you want to play the game and get a check. It's a good thing that our forefathers and our people and the people before us, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's and those who stuck around for the movement and the struggle, didn't take those same stances. It's a good thing.
Once again,
like I said, it perpetuates a stereotype that
Once
we try
again-
to get away from. Yes,
Right.
we already
I
know
agree
that
with
they're
that.
racist owners because we were reminded by this with Donald Sterling inside of the NBA and the Danny Ferries that's
Here he
inside
goes.
of the Hawks organization that's been caught on audio making racist comments. Yes, we do know that they're racist owners. Yes, we do know that still exists. Does it
Once
make it
again-
right?
once
Does it
again,
make it right?
I never said it's making right. And so once again, as
a black man,
Why won't you let me
telling
talk?
him he needs to go ahead
he didn't
and
say
cut
he
his hair.
needs to. He did not say he needs
That
to.
is what he
No,
said.
he did not. His exact words were,
did
if
say
you
it.
want to play in the NFL again, you may think about cutting your hair and going clean
That's
cut.
whack though, B. That's
That's
whack.
what he said.
What he said.
And those
whack.
are the facts.
We'll pause it.
Those are
Yeah,
those-
respond. We'll pause
That's
this.
whack.
We gotta get him to cut his head.
Fuck that, yo. You better look how the fuck you want to look and go where the fuck you want to go in life. What the fuck does that matter?
Says Calvin X.
Yeah, fuck does that matter, dog?
I agree.
What does that change about the creed of my fucking character, about the way that my fucking hair
It doesn't
is?
change anything.
So,
Y'all missed my
yeah,
whole
that's
point.
crazy.
My whole point was that all he was doing was stating the fact that if you, because of everything that's going on with him, because of all the controversy surrounding him, if he cut his hair, he'd have a better chance of getting on a team. That's not saying he has to, or even that he should. If you want to get on a team and you ask me, yo, how can I get on a team with all this controversy surrounding me? The answer that Michael Vick would say is, well, if you cut your hair, you might get on a team.
Yeah.
That's all he was saying?
I think it's bigger than his hair, though. I think we all know it's bigger than his damn hair, bro. I think it's a bigger issue than that.
One of them wings. Anybody else want a wing?
Let me try one of those wings with the Fleetwood on that joint, bro.
The Fleetwood Spice collection.
Yeah, let me try that shit out, dog. I'm gonna tell y'all how this is right now. You heard me? I don't play with chicken wings. You can ask my girl that. I cook chicken at least like 4 times a week. And then I cook a lot of fried fish and shit like that, you know what I mean? But so, you know.
Do you want to be spicy too?
Stuff like this, yo.
Fleetwood. Facts.
It's not bad, man.
Okay.
It's actually really good. It's got good spices and stuff on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can taste all of that. As soon as you put it on
the facts. You want to know how he knows the facts? Because he's not playing.
All right, let's see something else.
Yeah, let's.
That right there, people, was the basement.
I want to see like a timeline, bro. Like, give me a long timeline, like from like episode like 7 or something like that.
All right, I got one. Episode 8. That was basement episode 99.
Okay, so that was yesterday, right?
Yesterday.
Okay, so let's go back in time and see what it's been like along this journey to 100.
Oh man, you could look at it and see the difference. You can hear the difference too. Watch this. We had a longer intro back then too. We'll skip that.
Not a healthy respect.
Oh man, it looks so
different question about that topic.
It looks so different.
This week's topic is who's winning, who's hot, and who's next. We're talking about all the new and hot rappers you have an opinion about, and where we think they fit in today's industry due to lyrics, music, career trajectory, earned and unearned hype, and our personal opinion. Look, I know that's a mouthful, but we got 4 days to break it down for you. So with that being said, let go.
All right, this one's about 8. J. Cole versus Drake.
Drake versus J. Cole.
That's a good one right there too.
I like how that sounds.
Yeah.
I like how that sounds.
Y'all hear the difference in the sound?
Today.
Hold on.
The creative videos, more meaningful videos, more meaningful words, songs.
YouTube.
What's meaningful?
We'll start with this because you said socially conscious. That's meaningful. You know, there's more meaning.
Hold on.
Yeah, what I'm about to show you right now, I'm gonna bring up some bars for you. Okay, please. But while I'm bringing that up, I'm gonna finish what I was saying. Bars about just spitting his stuff. He's got the bar, the girl for the girls. He's got the pop songs, got down packed. He's got a song called "Crooked Smile," which is about personal acceptance.
I took J. Cole's side on this one.
And uplifting black females. Like I said, he's got bars that are response to the Michael Brown shooting. He's got false prophets. That's battle. He's battling. And as a matter of fact, in False Prophets, he alludes to Wale in the second verse. Wale came back, and I think he still won. I think he won. And that's also battle tested. That's a battle. Matter of fact, that's the only dude I know in a battle where the person against him says, I still respect you, and I'm gonna go see you after the game when he comes back with his response. That's Wale that said that. So I would say he's so good at battling that his opponents still give him the homage that he deserves, and he does deserve it.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all.
Here goes D-Boy.
First of all, when you start talking about bars, just real bars, I ask you to explain that. I'm not sure I got a good enough explanation from my understanding, but that's okay. Because one, you said real bars, he's spitting his stuff about his stuff. I guess that's meaning he's rapping about his own skill as a rapper.
Exactly. You said it way better than I did.
I know I did.
Stop smiling. That's the problem.
There's no one that does that better.
Try to give a guy a hand and gotta...
You can go down his catalog. And my second point, I'm going to touch back on that. But my second point is, you can't name me a J. Cole classic. By now, Drake has classics in his catalog. And I can name them. We just went over Battle.
Crooked Smile is a classic.
Back to back. No, it's
False Prophets is a classic.
No, it's not. It's not a classic. It may be a good joint.
It's an instant classic.
It may be profound. It may be socially conscious. It's not a classic joint. You know why it's not a classic joint? Because it's not. The masses haven't aimed at a classic. It's not a classic joint. Started from the bottom to the top is a classic joint. Back to Back, which was nominated, award Grammy nominated, which is a battle song that stayed on the charts for months. That's a classic. That's a classic. What? J. Cole
the song apparently has got 75 million views. That's classic. GOMD, 45 million. She Knows, 41 million. Crooked Smile, 32 million. Let Nas Down is not a classic?
My man.
Let Nas Down is a classic.
All of Drake.
Tell me that's not a classic.
All of Drake's songs are 30 to 50 million views.
I didn't say that. You said this guy didn't have classics. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying your boy doesn't have classics. I'm saying
you named me out a couple songs that has good views on it. What I'm saying is that if we go around a barbershop or anything and ask people what song would you consider a classic? Started from the bottom, successful, back to back. Or what's the joint you just named out from Cole?
Successful, not a classic. It's a good song. It's a classic. G, classic. It's not a classic. It's a good song. Classic is Let Nas Down
with Trey Songz on the hook. That's a classic.
Classic is Let Nas Down.
All right, J. Cole versus Drake. That one went a little bit in.
So that's episode 8. See
episode 8.
See when we came back, bro.
What do you think about that? Now watching it again.
It's 92 episodes.
Wow, that's
92 episodes.
That's a fucking lot, man. How you feel now, man? I mean, does it feel different to be doing a show now? You feel like you're more of a pro at it?
This dude just said Drake is a classic. Oh, there's something else here. What's Successful was a classic. I remember I saw.
When you look at When Styles Left, I believe, because you hear it all the time.
Yeah, the Shy Every song,
always with the Shy Hat.
You give you a few.
What episode number was this?
So now,
classics. That's right.
Classic.
So which Tupac?
Episode
the one
22.
With Thug Life on his tummy.
Episode 22. Drake killed Tupac.
Waving West Side. That's the problem. Is the duplicity of this man. Now.
Of course, I had to take Drake on that side.
Drake has always been real. There is no time when you can say Drake said this and meant that. There is no time Drake did.
So let me pause this. Just so y'all know, this is a professional debate show. We just did Drake versus J. Cole. He was Drake, and I took J. Cole. We believe in everything that we say, so we're not just playing games. But just as easily, when we had the Drake versus Tupac, I had to take Drake. Simply because I'm that good. That nice. You about to find out.
But then said that, Drake is exactly what he says he is. He talks about his insecurities, his lifestyle, and the reason why he wins the battles is not because he's the hardest and the most gun-toting. It's not because he's the most gangster, and not because he's the most revolutionary. It's simply because he's the realist. If he tells you that he called a girl after the club because he missed her when everybody else said he should have been a pimp, he puts his heart on his sleeve. He's the realist. You can't say nothing about it. If he says he wants to make it from the bottom to the top,
I wish y'all could see what I see.
He's the realist.
You see D-Boy Slim in the background waiting for his chance to go in.
And starts talking about his feelings that most black men feel are uncomfortable to talk about. He's the realist. And so that's why he wins. Not because he was the most revolutionary, but he never said he was. When you say you are, and then come out on the other side with other stuff that's not revolutionary, then people start to compare. And if not compare both sides, they're at least distracted by one or the other. Drake has been exactly who he said he was.
His truth is that he never was in the streets. He never was a thug.
Yep.
He never was any of those things. So he doesn't choose to say that.
Right.
He didn't lie.
He gave him the clap.
You're not getting no kind of points for that. Like you told the truth. You was a nerd that came up. You had an acting career, and then you put some like you clever with the wordplay.
It takes more courage in the hip hop industry.
You know
courage to be yourself.
Yes, it does take courage to be yourself.
That's because you're so used to listening to Fraudulent. But listen, anyway, that's a whole other shit. But listen, what I'm saying is,
he was kind of getting
that doesn't mean anything to me or this discussion, because it makes my point even more gravy in saying that Tupac was a more diverse artist. He covered more ground. He had more range in his concepts and in his words, in his verses, in his music. So, whereas Drake, you know why he was so real? Because he only talks about one thing: taking your lady, making some money and taking your lady. I made some money, I fucked your lady.
That's wrong.
Made some money and
That's wrong. I just showed you Marvin's Room.
So the Marvin's Room was talking about what?
The Marvin's Room was talking about after the club, he called a lady that left him.
You see what I'm saying?
It's hilarious.
You can switch it any
But
kind of
he's
way
not
you
talking
want.
about taking your lady.
Make some
He's
money.
talking about the things in his life that matter to him.
He wants to go to his lady. He wants to get some money. He wants to talk to your lady. He's not talking about anything revolutionary. He's not talking
So
about...
on the joint he did with Migos, he was talking about taking your lady?
He didn't say that his mom smoked dope.
She didn't.
That's fine. What do you want him
But
to
like
say?
I said, he doesn't go past the surface of... What do we know about his mom? What did his mom do?
She's white.
You know his mom is white.
Exactly. So that's my point. Like I said, he doesn't go past...
Canada.
I make money, I get with your girl. That's it. That's why he's...
That's wrong.
And you saying that's what's rich.
Starting from the bottom,
that's what makes he rich.
Starting from the bottom, now we here. He talks about about his family.
He had one song where he talked about I started from the bottom. Give me a break. He has 5 albums. That's 5 albums.
That's not the only song.
Cut it out.
That's not the only song.
Cut it out. What other song you heard him say he struggled on? He came from the bottom.
Songs where he struggled on, I can't remember the names, but I know he had some with Lil Wayne. I know he had some with Lil Wayne.
Successful.
You don't remember.
Successful.
I remember Tupac and he's been dead for 20 years. That's my point.
See, what you remember about Tupac,
it's more
the songs you remember about Tupac. Don't worry about it. Did you hear I'm here to tell you that. Yes, it was great. Views from the 6. I bet you it doesn't. I bet you it doesn't. Unfortunately, it's right here. Did you know? 2 weeks? You got the numbers? You got the numbers? You don't have the numbers. You're making it up.
Know what? So that was that.
So that was episode 22. That was a good episode. Right
that joint was crazy. Y'all need to go check that one out. Drake. It says Drake killed Tupac. Come on, man.
That's a good episode right there. You know, he kind of got at you though, dog. I mean, on that one, I mean, he was kind of taking you apart on some points, bro.
All right, let's take a look at episode 13. 50 Cent holds his crown against Andre 3000.
I was here for that, wasn't I?
You were you?
I was here for one of the 50 Andre ones, dog.
Come on to the bar.
To hear what Calvin X had to say.
Yeah.
He puts up against
I said something on this one?
Calvin X.
You know we're talking about, we're debating Andre versus. Yeah. Right? And I'm not going to tell you who D-Boy Slim said. What I want to know is, if I picked Andre, tell me, who from today would you pick to go against him?
Yo, this is a really, really big question. This is really, really important. This is so important because there's not many people that, people who are progressively as artists as I am right now get to really, really speak upon, especially, coming from the underground.
There goes Calvin.
If I had to put my money on if somebody told me,
with the
hey,
dissertation,
we got 3 stacks who want to battle anybody right now of today's era right now, and we want you to pick them, and I want you to stand behind them and vouch for them, and you got to put your money up for them. Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, you still feel that way?
Right now?
Yeah, I think we talked about that earlier, actually, off camera.
Really?
Okay.
Doesn't transcend hip hop.
Here we go.
Do you know?
Hold on. Out the gate. That's his second album. Get Rich or Die Trying, the soundtrack, another 3 million out the gate.
50 Cent holds his own against Andre 3000.
Classic.
Episode 13.
This is all classic music.
So
I
which
got
one of
Andre.
those is better than
Many,
ATL?
many men.
Which one of those is better than
Get Rich or
ATL?
Die Trying is better than ATL.
Get Rich or Die
Like I
Trying.
said,
You're wrong.
Name me one Andre album, solo album. You're talking about Big Boy. We talking about Big Boy. We want to talk about G Unit.
Andre 3000 is a part of
Because
Outkast.
G Unit sold, Game sold 1 million out the gate. Young Buck sold 1 million out the gate, and Banks went platinum out the gate.
Which one of those was better than ATL?
I just told you.
That's wrong. That's which one of those is
How was
Get
it
Rich or
not? How was it not? There's no song on ATLians that was on the charts longer than In the Club.
Yes, it was.
Riddle me that. No,
Elevated.
it wasn't. It was not on the charts longer than In the Club. No, it wasn't. Look it up.
Elevated.
It's a fact.
Yes, it
Elevated.
No, it wasn't.
Me and you.
Me.
Yo, do you know what?
This is a good
We don't
episode.
even have to go there. We don't even have to go there. Has 50 Cent ever made a song like Prototype? Has he ever transcended hip hop?
21 questions.
Oh, now
Has he ever
it's 21
transcended
questions. Like it's not a
hip-hop?
debate show.
Transcended hip hop.
Has he transcended hip hop?
Sure he has.
He did?
Sure he has.
When? When?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm waiting.
Yo!
When did he transcend hip hop?
Transcend hip hop all the time. I joined Jeremiah.
Doesn't transcend hip hop.
Transcends hip hop all the time.
That's hip hop R&B. That's hip hop slash R&B.
Transcend hip hop.
It's not transcending hip hop. Prototype transcends hip hop.
Bro,
The
I
Low
agree
Below
with that.
transcended hip hop.
I agree with
It was
that.
beyond hip hop. You don't know if it was Prince. You don't know if it was rock and roll. You don't know if it's post pop, post punk. He had jazz on there. Has 50 ever expanded beyond that? No, he hasn't. It's simple.
It makes your
As a
music
matter
weird
of
at
fact,
best.
weird.
We have to have.
It makes your music top.
We have to have
You
another
gotta
show.
stop disrespecting
for that.
people.
No, we're doing a hip hop.
No, absolutely not.
We have to make
That-
another
it
category.
is hip hop. He transcended hip hop. Synthesizer with George Clinton transcended hip hop. She Lives in My Lap. You don't know about that. The Love Below, the critically acclaimed Love Below, the Grammy Award winner, transcended hip hop. Mrs. Jackson, Roses.
That was one.
You never know who's gonna
come
win.
on, man.
One day it might be
I
D-Boy.
wasn't messing with many men.
The other day,
I wasn't messing with many
with
men.
many men,
My
I
friend,
wasn't messing with
Maybe it
Winston.
was
My
not,
friend,
though. That was
wasn't
my
messing
joint.
with
it wasn't Andre.
Wankster,
That was the joint.
Wankster.
Elevators, Prototype, and Synthesizer wasn't messing with
What
Wankster.
song had the climate shift in hip hop so mad people were saying you a
Come on,
Which
man.
one of Andre songs had people saying
Get out of here.
You gotta see his face. It's priceless.
Yo, that was a great episode, dog.
What episode
Yo,
was that?
That was episode. Okay, let me
Yo,
get in there.
This is what I wanted to do. This is what
Episode
I wanted to go
13.
back and-
Episode 13. 50
His
Cent
face
holds his
is
own
I was on
against
that one too.
Andre
I was on
3000.
episode 13. That's crazy, dog.
And he was on that.
Word.
50 Cent holds his own against Andre 3000, man.
Wow, that was pretty tight though. That was a good one. See,
Oh.
that was a dope flashback right there. Episode 13.
Episode 13.
That might be a classic episode
That-
right there. That might be one of the joints where you put
That's a
that back on.
classic.
Yeah, you
All
know
the
what I
ones I picked, I think, could hold a classic status.
gotta
Y'all
know.
tell us, man. Y'all people who, been there since day one. This the 100th episode. We just showed you episode 8, 22, 13,
mean? They was all good too.
99.
I was just cracking the fuck up. That whole last one right there. That shit had me on the fucking floor almost.
We have other ones, but you know what? It's that time. We've gone over. It's 59:44. We wanted to do an hour. We
That
got
was
so
an hour
much
already.
more.
That went by pretty quick, man.
We did the hour.
We was kicking it.
On the real, I'm about to play some more Calvin, and I just want to say thank you to our watchers. If you're checking this out after the live version, you're checking it out Monday, Sunday, the next day, thank you. And we mean it. We mean it. 100 episodes, it's a lot of work. It may seem like we're just in the basement talking, it's a lot of work. And we put it in because we love your comments. Because we want to provide something different. We started out saying, you know what? There's a lot of people doing hip-hop reaction shows, talking about this or talking about that they heard or that they seen or it's in the news and what's funny. Yeah, we want to be funny, but we want to be informative. We said, why don't we do something like a first take? I mean, we have specific opinions and we have in-depth opinions and we have a depth of knowledge of hip-hop that a lot of people don't have. This is our life. And so let's debate it. Let's put real debates out and see if people like it.
I think that comes first and foremost. Love for hip-hop. And, you know, a passion, you know, that's always been the thing with hip-hop is that you can debate it. Just as any art. You may see it one way. This is with any, you know, with any piece of art. You may see it one way, someone else may see it another. And it's worth having intellectual, you know, and intelligent discussions about it. And that's what we try to provide. This is why, you know, the main reason we don't try to curse a lot or whatever the case.
Speak up just a little bit.
But, yeah, the format that First Take had with sports. That's what me and Bruce take with debating hip-hop issues. And I think, you know, I'd like to say we've done a pretty good job. You guys pretty much leave your comments as to what you think about each and every show, and we appreciate it, each and every comment.
Every time.
Let me speak on the show for a second, man, because I've been here since day one. So
go ahead.
I just want to let them know that I think the thing that makes this show great is that I think this show has its own identity. When I say it has its own identity, I mean it's because the way the show is formatted, you know, just from the way it starts and it comes in with the intro to a record, and then it gets right in. We might just be chilling in the background, just talking some other, you know, about something else, kicking it just like the homies do in the barbershop. It's kind of got that flair to it. It's kind of got that rawness to it. I mean, it's not really too scripted. I mean, it's
pause. Yeah. That's when me and Bruce have done our job.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're doing a great job, and I think it's something that could be groundbreaking, man. It's just something that, I mean, once it takes off, it's gonna take off, man. I really do. I stand behind the show. I think they're doing a great thing for hip hop, and I think it'll be appreciated at the right time.
If we never take off, we thank you, all of y'all who've been watching while we at 100 episodes. Thank you, the basement. Thank you, brother.
Likewise. To the next time.
We out of here.